So this happened like a few days ago, but my family's only like just been out of the house tonight, so you know what? It's happening now, so take a seat, get comfy, ignore the disgusting spots on my face, and let's tell a fucking story. Me and my friend Kate went to Melbourne Supernova this weekend, and it was fucking fantastic for reasons that I will get into later, but for right now, I'm just gonna complain. Specifically about the first day, which was just... God. Melbourne's great. Honestly, Melbourne is really, really cool, a really nice place. I was just in no state to enjoy it whatsoever. Like, I kind of enjoyed it and like I had like kind of a cool time, but overall there was just overhanging cloud of disgust and anger, and here's why. Our plane left at 11:45 p.m. on Thursday night. We landed in Melbourne at 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning is a terrible time. Like, just in general. It's... like, to be awake alone at that time is just despicable, and we had to be awake in dealing with lots of people and, like, security passes and... fuck, no. No! What's worse is that we never actually got any sleep that night. Anyone who tells you that you can sleep on a plane is fucking lying. And if they tell you the truth that they did sleep on a plane, they're insane. And, like, I don't know, send help, call the cops, call the fucking cops, because it's bullshit. So we didn't sleep on the plane, we got there at 5 in the morning. Walking through dark streets at 5 in the morning after you had literally no sleep the night before is quite possibly one of the most awful feelings in the world. Not quite as bad, however, as getting to the hotel and finding out that you can't actually check in until the fucking afternoon. Yeah, my mum came home like as I was recording that, so I had to quickly cancel it and start it back up again in the morning, so... fresh, whatever, I'm telling a story. We got there at 5 in the morning, and we couldn't get into the hotel room to sleep until the afternoon. We were stuck there for the entire morning. The entire morning. I'm getting emotional. Negatively emotional over this experience, and it happened days ago. At least we were able to drop our luggage off, which was a blessing. The idea of walking around all morning with nothing to do when you haven't had any sleep is bad enough, but to do it with luggage? Christ! So we walk around in the morning, which was a painful experience. We bought some energy drinks that maybe we could like stay awake, but no, like I knew this wasn't gonna work. Like I thought maybe this will give me the energy I need to survive the morning, but my heart was telling me that that was a fucking lie. I was gonna be emotionally dead for the rest of the day, and no amount of caffeine or guarana or whatever the fuck they put in mother was gonna help me. We hung out in the park for a while. It was nice, I guess. We saw joggers, we saw morning commuters. What are they doing awake this early? Fuck! We saw a hot air balloon for some reason. I don't know why. Why is there a hot air balloon? I don't know. Like, it's not that weird, but at the time, at that sleep-deprived, by then 6 a.m. time, it was just really weird. It was like a physical non sequitur just happened in front of us, and we were left, like, just thinking, like, what's going on? Where are we? What's happening? For some reason, a group of ducks was confusing us, because there was a single bird amongst them. Like, what are you doing there? It's 6 in the morning. What are you doing with a bunch of fucking ducks? And then they moved, and for some reason that was an interesting thing. I don't know. We got to watch the sunrise. We got to watch the Melbourne sunrise, which was awful. Sunrises can be beautiful, okay? Sunrises can be really pretty, but not when you've been awake since 9 a.m. the previous morning, okay? It wasn't life-changing, it wasn't pretty, we're getting our life back together, we're waking up in the morning to watch the sunrise. No, it was agony. It was just fucking hell. I'm not exactly exaggerating the emotions that I felt at the time, because I kind of felt them, but they were really low-key because I was weak, because I was tired. Anyway, no, we riffed for a while. It was the closest I ever came to vlogging, because it was literally vlogging. I vlogged. Proof. We can't check in until 2 p.m. How do you feel about this?
Fuck it.
That's pretty much it. So we're in this park. It's boring.
It's kind of park-like.
It's to be expected, but at the same time, it's like we expected something more.
We expected the park to be more better than Perth.
Perth has fucking swings. Where are the swings? I'm upset. We haven't slept.
There is no PlayStations in this park.
Excuse me. You heard it, Mayor of fucking Melbourne. Get Xboxes and shit. It's 2015 and the new generation is taking over. Appease us or get fucking trampled. Little live comedy for you. I said that vlogging was the worst thing. I vined there too. I vined. Yeah, I made vines.
Hey Kate, what's fashion? Not you.
Follow me, cunts. Anyway, we went around Melbourne for a while. I don't remember the specifics. We went to a nerd shop, which was kind of cool. They sold a lot of cool stuff, all of it more expensive than Perth, so I bought nothing. We went on some trams. That was an experience. Public transport in a place that you're not familiar with is kind of scary when you're not that big on crowds or things you're not familiar with, or public transport. Luckily, Kate's been there before, so she knew what to do, which was just lovely. Thank you for being there, Kate. I would have died on my own, I freaking swear. We turned around, we found some free Wi-Fi, which we leached. Good lord. I pretty much complained on Twitter for the whole, duration that we were in the Hungry Jacks. Posted some rad selfies. It was great. That's what you do when you have Wi-Fi in an unfamiliar place. You grace the people you do know back home with your beautiful face in different locations. Probably the place that I actually enjoyed, the most was Federation Square, right in front of Flinders Street Station, because I really love how that whole area looks, and the view of the city from there. It's probably my favourite view in the city. And even then I was feeling the psychological trauma of still being fucking tired. Oh my god. I keep repeating that I was tired, and that might get annoying to you. Imagine what it must have been like to experience real tiredness. Oh my god. You think I'm overreacting? I don't give a fuck, alright? You weren't there. You weren't there! Fuck yeah. It was around the 1 PM point where we decided this is too fucking much. Let's go back to the hotel and hope that they have our room ready. And when we got there, lo and fucking behold, they did. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. Well, the room was okay, but what it meant to us, I may have cried. So we got there, we put our suitcases in the corner, and then we slept for 4 hours. And I'm so grateful to everything that let that happen. And there's no real moral to well, there is a moral to this story. 5 AM fucking sucks. And so does not getting any sleep, okay? Get sleep, okay? You think you're tired when you wake up early for school or something. You don't know real tiredness, and you should be thankful for that. Honestly, I'm giving you real life advice here. Sleep. Just sleep. It's so important. It's not really that good of a moral, but this is basically a fucking vlog/journal thing anyway, which isn't even a real thing, so whatever, you get what you get. You know how some critics call things a love letter to something a love letter to the 80s or fucking Toyota brand or whatever. This is a hate letter to 5 AM. 5 AM sucks and I want it illegal. In fact, this video is now a petition to outlaw 5 AM. 1 like equals 1 prayer. Let's get 5 AM stricken from the record. We can do this. We are powerful in numbers. Fight the power. Fight the government. Fight 5 AM. Right in its stupid face. Also, lack of sleep. Just illegal. It's for your own good. You're thinking about not sleeping and you're gonna ruin your day and life forever? You've arrested. Fuck you. Then who's gonna be laughing? Nobody. Because jail time is not a laughing matter. Get some fucking sleep, you dropkick. Fuck. And we had to be awake and dealing with friggin' what? I'm telling a story. Fuck.